and have difficulty keeping up with them. Now for the 200 meters, we're into round two. There's Mariama of Finland in lane 1, Georgieva of Bulgaria in 2, Catherine Cook of Great Britain in 3, Mo of Korea in 4, Sokolova of Czechoslovakia in 5, Grun of Uruguay in 7, Kazier of France in 8, and Kasperczyk of Poland right on the outside, who's gone off brilliantly. And the tall British girl, she's nearly 6 feet tall, Cathy Cook, in lane 3, the United Kingdom champion, getting away from that tiny little girl, Nadezhda Georgieva, inside her, but only just getting away, and it's a fine run. Kasperczyk on the outside is coming up very hard indeed. I think Catherine Cook's going to get there first. She does. The Polish girl is second. Over on the far side, Mariama of Finland, have very big cheer for her, the 27-year-old Finnish champion, and then Georgieva, the smallest girl in the race, finishing fourth. Cathy Cook's time, 22.76.78. Kasperczyk in second, then Mariama and Georgieva, and those four go through to the semi-finals. Now for the second round, heat 3. Sandra Whittaker, Evelyn Farrell, Angela Bailey of Canada, Rufina Uba of Nigeria, then Pauline Davis of the Bahamas, Merlin Otti, the favourite, in lane 6 from Jamaica, Florence Griffith from the United States, who's very strong, and on the outside, Marisa Musulu of Italy. On the inside, Sandra Whittaker of Great Britain being dropped just a little bit, Angela Bailey running well for Canada, Merlin Otti though. Merlin Otti in the green and gold of Jamaica coming away with Florence Griffith, another tall, elegant girl outside her. These two will get to the line first, and they're well ahead of the rest as Angela Bailey of Canada comes up in third, and maybe it was the Italian girl in fourth. Those two having a very good race for the line. Merlin Otti, who's the national collegiate champion, from Florence Griffith, 22.38. Faster time and a very good time. Musulu of Italy confirmed in fourth. They will go into the semi-final. The other four fail to make it. Now, Randy Givens of the United States, Buala of Papua New Guinea, Joan Baptiste, good Russian girl, Vinogradova, then Ruperta Charles, Lilian Gachet of France, the Swedish girl, Lina Molle, and the world record holder, Marita Koch, drawn on the outside. And this really should be an easy stroll for her. Marita Koch in the blue and white, who's really not doing awful lot at the moment, because it's Joan Baptiste from Great Britain in the white of Great Britain coming away very strongly, and Lilian Gachet of France. But suddenly Marita Koch, the Olympic champion and world record holder, strolls to the line, seems to have another gear to find in her equipment. She really is she was nominated as the world's outstanding athlete last year. There's her time, 23.03, and she seemed to be very easy. Joan Baptiste of Great Britain in second, Gachet of France in third, Givens of the United States in fourth, and they will go into the semi-final. Now for the men. Schneider of Chile in lane 1, Calvin Smith, world record holder for 100 meters in 2, Busama of France in 3, Alan Wells, the Olympic 100-meter champion, in lane 4, Jerez of Spain in 5, Da Silva of Brazil in lane 6, Haley of Guyana in 7, and Chang of Korea in lane 8. Everybody looking for Calvin Smith, who can run a brilliant bend. There he is in lane 2, the American flying now, getting ahead of Busama of France and catching up on Alan Wells of Great Britain. But Alan Wells comes again, and Alan Wells has the silver outside him in yellow, the American inside him. Alan Wells checks to see that all is well. Calvin Smith first to the line, the Brazilian is second to the line, then Alan Wells from Great Britain, and Jean-Jacques Busama of France is fourth. And still the rain continues, but look how easy Calvin Smith of the United States of America made that look in 20.60 from Da Silva in 20.65. Again, it's the first four that go forward to the semi-finals. Now for heat 2. Great Britain's Cameron Sharp in 1, Niam Barney of Kenya in 2, Narakot of Australia in 3, Williams of Canada in 4, Mazzocchiri of Zimbabwe in 5, Simeonato of Italy in 6, Diallo of Senegal in 7, and Patrick Barr of France in lane 8. First to show, Desai Williams of Canada, I think, in red. In the inside, Cameron Sharp comes off well. Paul Narakot, the Australian champion. Now, suddenly, Diallo of Senegal beginning to make a run, and Carlo Simiati it is that gets to the line first. The Italian left it late. He's already had a silver medal in the relay. There he is, wearing 482. He got ahead of Desai Williams, with Diala and Cameron Sharp filling the first 4 places. The time 20.75 for the winner. Again, the 200-meter sprinters are on their lines. Reed of Jamaica in 1, Ritzi of West Germany in 2, Sokolov of the Soviet Union in 3, Naj of Hungary in 4, Braithwaite of Trinidad in 5, Emmelman of East Germany in 6, Mahorn of Canada in 7, and Egbunike of Nigeria out in lane 8. On the inside, Leroy Reed, the 20-year-old Jamaican, is running well. And then look at Frank Emmelman. Again, the East Germans have provided another class sprinter. Sergei Sokolov of the Soviet Union looks as though he's going to be third, and it's going to be Emmelman at the line, and Egbunike of Nigeria came through very fast at the end. It was Emmelman, then Reed of Jamaica, then Egbunike and Sokolov, and the time of the winner, 20.78. No room for the other 4 in the semi-finals. Now the Americans have Quo on the inside lane, Muravyov of the Soviet Union in 2, Luke Watson of Great Britain in 3, Yokel of Austria in 4, Daly of Panama in 5, and the Olympic champion Manea of Italy in 6, Hodge of the Virgin Islands in 7, and Bruce Frayne, the Australian champion, right on the outside. I think everyone's anxious to see what Manea can do against the best Americans, and Manea in the blue and white of Italy doing well. The best American, Elliot Quao, dropping back as Muravyov leads him to the line and leads him convincingly. And now Manea overtakes him, and on the line I think it's Manea from Muravyov, and then Elliot Quo, who was born in the Virgin Islands but runs for the United States of America, is the national collegiate champion. And there's Pietro Manea hardly exerting himself to run to the line in 20.68. Frayne had the 4th place, no chance to go further forward for Luke Watson of Great Britain or the others below him. We're looking out onto the walking course. This is about the halfway mark, 15.5 miles, 25 kilometers, and it'll be interesting to see who's made that turning point. It looks like a Mexican. It looks like one of the two of the Mexicans are up there, and an East German and a Russian. By their vests, let's have a look at their numbers as they come up. It looks like Bermudez, Gonzalez leading Bermudez. Gonzalez and Bermudez up there, and then we've got Dorosik of the Soviet Union, and Weigel, the most experienced East German, wearing 387 and the white cap of East Germany. So Mexico, the Soviet Union, and East Germany. They're the first 4, and they've broken away from the rest of the field and have a considerable lead. The rain pattering down quite heavily, but these walkers will appreciate it. They want to remain cool, and the temperatures of recent days of 83 degrees will not suit them. There it is, Gonzalez, Bermudez, Dorovosk, and Weigel. And there's the chasing group, and they've a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do indeed. Looks like one of the poles there in the chasing group. 25 kilometers gone, 25 to go.